Hi everyone. I want to talk about the kernel processing factory and how to start. So, when starting a kernel processing factory, the first thing to have in mind is availability of electricity, because you work mainly with electricity, which is mostly preferable by most of the people. So, once you have paid for the machines to be constructed, like the ones here, then you look for a space, as in a space that is big enough to contain your machines and the product that you'll be producing. Then after that, for a start, 2 to 3 workers is enough just for a start. Then as time goes on, the more you are expanding, the more you'll be putting in more, and so that the work will be going very well. And after that is the availability of electricity, because mainly the work is mainly all about how the availability of electricity is in that location, the precise location that you want to use. So you have to be sure that the location they are using is availability of electricity at least 12 hours or more than in a day for effective production. So about that, then the next thing is setting up your factory. Like there are a lot of things to be considered when setting up a factory. Like it's not only the machines, we still have a toaster, like the one we call dryer. It also follows, then we have a filter press. That one is the one that filters the oil to make it clean for buyers to come and buy. So that's all about it. Then you need to buy drums, because as a starter, if you are working, you will need to be after filtering the oil from the pit, then the oil will be transferred into the drums with the measuring. We have a measuring gauge as well. Each drum is 200 liters per drum with the measuring gauge. So that's all everything about the starting of the processing of palm kernel. Thank you. Okay, so once again, I want to talk about the usefulness of the palm kernel oil. So, like here now, we have companies. We have Zitel from Oka, we have Anuzo from Enugu, and we have Wisin in Sukaye. Then there's Monica at Umuaya. So they are the big companies that will supply our filtered palm kernel oil to. And so after buying it, they are the ones that refine it to into groundnut oil. We also have local buyers as well, from people like from Kogi. They come to buy with their cars. So those are the people that use it for the for processing creams, soaps, herbs, and we have companies like these Indomie companies. They use it in production of Indomie as well, and palm kernel oil can still be used for many other things as well. So that's all about the usefulness of the palm kernel oil. So coming to the palm kernel cake, the only people that use it the most are mainly farmers, like I mean poultry farmers, because they use it to feed their pigs, and then there are low majority of people that use it for their poultry farm as well. Mainly, the main people that buy palm kernel cake are people that use it for pigs. It gives pigs more nutrients than the normal food be given to pig initially. So the main people that buy the palm kernel cake are mainly farmers. So that's it. Another thing that I want to talk about is the process of toasting the kernel. So immediately kernel landed into your factory, the first thing is to put it inside the toaster or the dryer directly. Then after putting it in the toaster and the dryer directly, the first thing is to open the kernel from the bags, then level the thing to the level of your toaster or dryer. And after that, you set fire at the entering point of the toaster. Then, but the only issue there is that the kernel tends to toast according to the season. In rainy season, kernel tends to take longer time to toast than in dry season because of the weather. But in dry season, highest, if you are toasting your kernel, 4 hours is okay for it to be done. Then after turning it, you can leave it for the next 1 hour, and your kernel is ready to crush. Thank you. So after your kernel have been toasted finish, then you leave it for a few hours so that the kernel, the heat and everything will cool down. And after that, the next thing is to bring it to your machine for crushing. Then once you start your machine, after the electrician have already fixed the electric motor to the machine and everything has been set, the next thing is bringing the kernel from ground and pouring it inside the machine. As they are pouring the kernel, your palm kernel cake will be coming out, and the palm kernel oil will be dropping in a basin that was being provided to you along with the machine. So after that, there is already a channel iron that will be transferring the oil from the machine inside the pit where the oil will be filtered. So and the next thing is you'll be carrying your PKC, the palm kernel cake, from the bag or from the this thing that is being put under the machine for the PKC, then it will be pouring directly inside the bags. So that's all about the processing of the kernel. So the next thing is after bagging your PKC, we have a scale here. So each bag of palm kernel cake is 50 kg. So that's one bag, and 20 bags is 1 ton. So which is 50 kg by 20, which is 1 ton. And for the oil, we have a measurement gauge already. So after filtering your oil, you'll be transferring it to the drums, and each drum is 200 liters. We have a measuring gauge for that already. So there's no need of worrying about whether it pass or not. There's a measuring gauge for it. And also, the palm kernel oil is something that you don't need to go out before people will come and patronize you. You just be in your factory. It's something that people will come by themselves to come and buy. Once you have the oil available, there are a lot of customers out there to patronize you and buy from you as far as your oil is well filtered and very neat. And then sometimes we have a high supply of kernel oil, like there's a high demand for it. And sometimes there will not be that much demand for the oil. Although it's not as if your oil will not be you will not be able to sell the oil. Just that there are sometimes there will be high demand and there are sometimes there will be low demand, depending on how the business is at the moment. So that's it.